おはようございます。Where is my... Yeah, today's the 17th. Well, my package was supposed to have shipped last Wednesday. The dude actually shipped it on Monday. And then it's supposed to arrive today, but according to this, it's still in Minnesota. Or Missouri, or Montana, or whatever MN means. What do you mean looks like I'm not watching any out of ham? Mortal Shell PS4. Time ending soonest. That dude took his auction down. What the hell? I didn't know you could take auctions down. These people think they can get 25 bucks for freaking... for this game. I gotta be right back, guys. Gotta make food and stuff. Be right back like 5 minutes. Be right back, guys. I apologize, I don't have anything to put on while I be right back, so since I'm on PlayStation. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back for a couple minutes. My food's still in the microwave, but yeah. It's stupid. I was gonna buy this game, Mortal Shell, um, off of eBay, and so I was following an auction, probably the cheapest auction, but they took the auction down. Ugh. It had 0 bids, so I was gonna bid on it, but they took the auction down. It's so stupid. Anyway, these people think that they can get 25 bucks for this game. The thing is, they gave this game away at they gave this game Mortal Shell away on PlayStation Plus, so you got it for free. And, you know, you redeem it, you own it forever, as long as you have PS Plus. Most people do. So the actual PS4 version isn't going to sell. The problem with the PlayStation Plus version is that they only gave the PS4 version. Normally they offer a free upgrade to the PS5 version, which has 4K resolution, 60 frames a second, you know, all the technical upgrades. It's the whole reason I bought the new console, for those technical upgrades. So normally they let you upgrade to the PS5 version. However, they didn't for this one. They don't let you upgrade for this. What am I saying? For the PlayStation 4 version that they gave you on PS Plus, they don't let you upgrade. They specifically don't let you upgrade to the PS5 version because for some reason they're really anal about giving I gotta make sure my correct mic is okay. For some reason they're really anal about giving the PS5 version of the upgrade. They're like, oh no, we can make money off of this. They did the same thing with Godfall. They did the same thing with Final Fantasy VII, and a couple other games too. So if you didn't pay, the point being that if you got it for free on PlayStation Plus, then they're like, oh, you didn't really pay money for it, so we're not going to give you the free upgrade unless you've paid money for it. So in order to get the free upgrade, I just have to buy the game outright. So what I can do is I can buy the PS4 version of the game on disc, and that will give me eligibility to upgrade to the PS5 version for free. So because they're going to be like, oh, you actually paid money for it for PS4, so we're going to, you know, give you the free upgrade to PS5. So yeah. Anyway. But because of all that, since it's free on the PlayStation Plus, nobody's going to buy a copy of the PS4 version. But I want a copy of the PS4 version because I'm going to get that free upgrade. So anyway, people on eBay are trying to sell this game for 25 bucks. It's not worth 25 bucks. In fact, the PS5 version on console I can get for 30, first hand from the digital store or from GameStop. Let me check GameStop. I actually haven't checked this on GameStop. So anyway, I was thinking about haggling all these people down to 15 bucks. Look up Mortal Shell. Oh, they're selling an esports, or they're selling a smartwatch for 150. $25 pre-owned for the PS4 version. Gross. They're really trying to sell the PS5 version for more expensive. Okay. Time ending soonest. Yeah, my stupid package is stuck in Minnesota or wherever. No one's selling the PS5 version. What the frick? Nah, whatever. I'm probably just gonna get it on GameFly. I wanted to get the Pathless on GameFly, but... Holy shit, $38? Really? You're kidding me. Anyway, that's my food. I gotta be back for just a second, guys. Oh my god, okay. Here we go. Ow. God, my bladder's really been hurting. I hate ordering off of eBay. Because you get a chance that the dude isn't gonna, like, ship out your package or whatever. The guy who I bought my camera from, I purchased it last Wednesday. So he had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to ship it out. He had 4 whole days to ship out this silly camera. And he didn't. He just let it sit in his house for all 4 of those days. I paid money for it. In fact, he charged for shipping, too. So I thought, like, oh, he's charging for shipping. I'm going to get it really soon. Because I paid more for shipping than I should have for that thing. And he just let it sit. And then I had to message him on Monday being like, hey, dude, did you ship it out? And then like later he's like, oh, I just did. Da-da-da-da-da. It's like, holy crap. So he let it sit in his house without doing a thing for it. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then he only did it on Monday because I prompted him. It probably never would have happened if I didn't send him a message. It's so stupid. I had a similar thing happen to me a few years ago. I was in the mood to play Modern Warfare 2. It's a very old, it's an older Call of Duty title. I was in the mood to play it. So I went on Craigslist and I got it. I was like, hey, I'm interested. Or no, it wasn't Craigslist. I think it was eBay. I went on eBay and I bid on, I bought it. It was a buy it now. So I bought it. It was like $20. It's like, okay, I'm paying a little extra for this, but, at least I'll get it right away. So I bought it. So I purchased it. And 2 weeks go by. 2 full weeks go by after I purchased it. No word of it anywhere. And so then I had to message the guy. I'm like, hey, where's my game? And he's like, and he sends some long message. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was busy moving and life was happening, so I couldn't ship out your game. And I'm like, bitch, you put up an auction with an end date. You don't just go, what, have you been in a coma in the hospital for the past 2 weeks and nobody could like do your shit? Like, no, you haven't been. You were lazy. You were lazy. You forgot about it and you were lazy. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll get it out as soon as possible. He didn't even say today. He said as soon as possible. So another week goes by and it's still not shipped. And I send him another message. I'm like, dude, where the fuck is my game? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll get it shipped out today. So after 2 messages of me pestering him and 3 weeks, he finally 3 weeks after I paid for the product, he finally puts it in his mailbox. And then, of course, it takes a week to ship. So I was in the mood to play Call of Duty. Like, God, when was this? This was like, I mean, it was 10 years ago, but I was in the mood to play Call of Duty like at the beginning of June. I didn't get to play it until July. I didn't get the game in my hands to play for a whole month afterwards. I am no longer in the mood to play the game now. This was before eBay had like a rigorous refund system. Because the thing is, like, now, if that happened nowadays, I could refund the game. But, because they give you, like, right, because nowadays on eBay, they give you, like, a shipping time that's like, oh, you bought the game now, you have, it should, the seller has, like, two days to ship it, and and it should arrive on this day or whatever. Nowadays that happens. So with my camera, apparently it didn't happen, but I could, and any longer that he waited, and I could have requested a refund, but yeah. So it took a full month for my game to get here. Not because of shipping's fault, but because he was just a lazy sack of shit. And of course, what people do on eBay too is they hold your feedback ransom. So you can rate sellers and you can rate people's profiles based off of like your interactions with them. So with a buyer, obviously if somebody buys something from you, if they pay right away and they don't cause any issues, positive feedback. But with a seller, it's, if you buy something from somebody, then what you're going to rate them is like, you're going to rate them if they shipped it out really fast, good communication with you if needed, and then obviously if the product that you received was as described. So there's a little more standards on if you're buying something from somebody. If I sell an item and the dude pays right away, that's positive feedback, right? Because that's the only thing he has to do. And then once he pays, then I can ship out the item. I have more responsibility as the person selling it, just as a store would. A customer doesn't need to be nice or rude. It doesn't matter. They're paying with their money. It's up to the store to provide the good experience, the good selling experience, right? I'm a customer. I pay for an item. I want it right away. That sort of thing. But on eBay, so you can rate the seller and you can rate the buyer, positive, neutral, or negative. So what a lot of these sellers do, a lot of these people who sell items, what they do is they're supposed to give, like if I buy something from them, they're supposed to give me feedback, positive feedback as soon as I buy the item. But the thing is, if they cause any problems on their end, then I'm going to give them a negative review because I didn't go on eBay to have people be lazy and not ship out my package. But what happens is, the reason why I'm explaining all this, what happens is that a lot of the times these crappy people who sell stuff on eBay, they'll hold your feedback ransom. The seller won't give feedback on you until you give them positive feedback. That's what it is. They won't give feedback on you until you give them a positive feedback. And the thing is, if I complain, if the dude takes a month before he ships out my game, I'm not allowed to give him a negative feedback. Otherwise, he's going to give me a negative feedback. So basically, he waits to make sure that I don't complain about him until he then rates me. That's what it is. Because if he's upset that I got upset at him being a crappy person, then he's gonna call me a crappy person, and that's gonna go on my eBay profile. And all of a sudden, my 100% positive feedback on eBay is gonna go down to like 99%. People are gonna wonder, oh, what's that about? The real world equivalent of that would be, let's say I buy something from a store. And I buy something from the store and they give it to me and it's broken. Okay. The item is broken that I bought from them. And I go back to the store and I'm like, hey, I paid money for this. Why is it a broken item? I need my money back, or I need a replacement or something. And they just kind of like sigh and shrug at me and they're like, ugh, fine, whatever. And so they give me the replacement. And then that store calls every single other store in my city and says, hey, Big Pasta is a really bad customer and he's going to cause you problems no matter what, and you shouldn't sell anything to him. And so then every single other store in the city is going to be like, oh, okay, Mr. Store, I believe you. And they're going to put up signs on their doors saying, Big Pasta is not allowed to shop in this store. That would be the equivalent. The instant that I complain that I got bad service or that I got a bad product, every single other store in the city is not going to let me shop there anymore. Not just that store, but every single store, because I had the audacity to complain once. So that's sort of how eBay's system is set up. So because these negative remarks go on your profile. So it's a mess. I think nowadays you can probably dispute negative feedback. You can probably call up customer service on eBay and be like, hey, this negative feedback that this dude left me was in bad faith. He took a month. I paid right away, and he still gave me a negative feedback. I'd like that erased from my account. They would probably do it these days. eBay themselves, as a company, they're very adamant about customer satisfaction. So. Kiwi, what are you staring at? What are you staring at? Oh, this is so good. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the at the grocery store, the frozen foods. There's a company, Devour. 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 Their frozen meals are really good. So I'm having one that's like, it's like sausage. It's like a sausage pasta or something, and like a cheese sauce. It's pretty good. It's a little spicy, but it's delicious. There's chicken in it too. The thing is, I mean, for the same price, I could make like 3 of these homemade, but I don't want to make a homemade. Yeah, I don't want to spend an hour in the kitchen cooking, getting all these dirty dishes and whatnot. So. They do it all for me. I just gotta microwave it, 5 minutes. Easy cleanup. They charge me a little extra for it, but whatever. I mean, if I have like a whole family at home, I'm gonna home cook stuff. That's what you do. That's what you do. It saves you money. It saves you money. Because I wouldn't be able to cook an individual one of these by myself from scratch. I would have to make like 4 servings of it and then save the rest. When you're cooking, typically cooking a 1-person dish is just as tedious as cooking a family meal. Oh. In fact, people who are like single, they'll make themselves multiple meals of the same thing and then put the rest in the fridge. That's pretty common for like people who are my age. I believe this had a cheese sauce. So I don't know how it's going to affect my stomach. My bladder's already kind of upset from... I've been having cheese in like every single meal, so I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know how good that is. Kiwi has been sitting here for like the past 10 minutes just watching me. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Dang it, I can't stick my face in the container to lick up the sauce on the bottom. Because of my facial hair, it's gonna get, you know, the sauce below my face is gonna get into my beard. That's not good. It's like those neck beard guys who get like Cheeto dust in their beard, in their neck beards. That stereotype. Exactly like that. You're not growing a beard to look good. You're just doing it because you're too lazy to shave. So I'm half and half. I've chosen specifically not to shave my beard part, but I am shaving my mustache. But I'm only shaving my mustache every once in a while because I'm lazy. So I'm doing half of it intentionally, and the other half I'm being lazy about it. So. But my little beard, my little chin hair, it's coming along quite nicely. It's gotten to the point too where I kind of like forget that it's there. So I think I'm starting to understand like people who have a lot of facial hair. They kind of just forget that it's there after a while because I can't see it and I'm not looking in the mirror at all. So, oh yeah, if you guys are an avid watcher of my streams, then you guys will know that I used to I had a mirror behind my chair. I had to take that down. The reflection on my TV is so powerful that the TV was reflecting through the mirror and back onto the TV. So I would see double of part of the image on the TV from the reflection. It was terrible. So, yeah. Key, I don't know what kind of stuff is in the sauce, otherwise I'd just give it to you straight up. She has just been sitting there, just staring at it. She really wants this. I gave her like the tiniest bit of it. And she really liked it. I'm trying to eat as much as possible so that when she goes to lick it, because I know she's going to lick it. You know she's going to lick it. I know she's going to lick it. At Toyota and Mart. Nah, I would look it up, but, you know, whatever. She can just have it. Yeah, Kiwi. Yeah. There you go. Whatever for you. Okay. Oh. Alright, cool. Alright, so, alright guys, we're gonna play Fall Guys. So last night I actually did play this game. They came out with this new Santa Jack thing. So I played like 5 matches. And I did most of the missions here. So these were the missions. Kiki. Me. She's just staring at Kiwi. Kiki, what are you doing? Anyway, I was running this guy, but the thing is I have the cloud here, so I thought like, oh, my guy's gonna be floating the whole time. But no, he actually acts as if he's walking like left, right. But it's just they made the feet simply invisible. They didn't completely get rid of the mechanics of it, so whatever. I'm just gonna they don't call him Jack Skellington, they call him Santa Jack. There we go. Santa Jack. Santa Jack. There we go. Yeah, he looks wonderful. Kiki. Kiki. What are you doing? She's just over there. Anyway, here we go. We'll play as Santa Claus. Santa Jack. Jack Skellington. Yeah, just like my costume. Anyway, I wanted the celebration. I got to the final round 3 times, but I didn't win any of them. So The thing is, it's this playlist is squad battles, so we'll try it again. Oh my God, Kiwi! Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Fine, it's gonna be over there. Oh, you're gonna knock it down? Oh, I thought I already started it up. But yeah, no, it's squad battles. So the thing is, once you get to the final round, it's just your squad versus another squad, and it's survival. So the thing is, out of all 8 people, one of the people on your 4-man team needs to win. So I'm thinking, okay, if one of the 4 of us wins or survives, then we win. And if one of the 4 of them survives, then we lose. So I'm thinking, okay, it's a 50-50 chance that we're going to win. And then all 3 matches we lost. So I'm like, okay, or all 3 attempts that I did, we lost. So I'm kind of salty about that. Oh, it's good water. God, I can do half a water bottle in like one swig. Yeah, there you go, Kiwi. You really like that, huh? Kiki's over here. She's effectively trapped herself in my room. Kiwi actually followed me into my room, so she doesn't mind hanging out with me for the next 5 hours. But Kiki trapped herself. Yeah, Kiki. I'm not responsible for you. Oh, forgot to jump. What? Kiki, I'm not opening the door just because you trapped yourself in there. She comes in here, knowing full well that I'm gonna close the door once I come back, and she doesn't come in time. She doesn't go out in time. So she gets greedy and she wants to spend, an extra like 10 minutes in the window. And then she's surprised. She's surprised Pikachu face when she gets trapped in here. There we go. Okay, well, considering that I'm the first... Oh my god, my other teammates. My team's not actually that good. The first place people are a lot more skilled. When I won the race, all 4 of the first place people had won the race by then. So, and the fact that none of my guys won it. Well, Kiwi, I hope you don't die from that. I just give her the sauce of my leftover meals. It hurts to watch these guys who suck at the game. Because one, it's totally cringe that they suck at the game this much, but more importantly, they're kind of keeping up the pack here. We have to wait for them to finish. So. Anyway, so that PlayStation remote of mine actually arrived yesterday. So I was testing it out, or I was looking up information on it, and apparently, my regular TV remote does most of the functions that the PlayStation remote does. The only things that it does the scrolling through stuff. Like I could select games last night, and I could select I could browse the store with the arrow keys using my TV remote. But and I can of course change the volume and I can of course access the menu and all that stuff. But the thing is, accessing the menu is a couple more button presses. I can't natively close applications. I would have to open another one in order to get rid of them, and I can't necessarily fast forward or rewind. Um, well, that failed. Oh, well, my guys will get. My guys will fall, guys. Are you serious? Okay. Wait, why didn't none of my guys? Ah, whatever. So stupid. What was I talking about? Wait, where's Kiwi? But yeah, okay. So the remote does most of the functions, so it becomes redundant. The thing is, the remote will rewind in YouTube videos, but it won't rewind on on other on like Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever, because the rewind is the left arrow on the remote. It doesn't have an actual rewind button. I'm very big on like rewinding because I'm slightly autistic, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know why I do this, but like when I look at a scene, I've told you guys before. When I look at a scene, um, I'll what the wait, I didn't dive at all. What the hell? When I look at a scene, in a video game, or not a video game, when I look at a cool scene in a show or even a game or anything like that, I'll want to watch it again, like immediately, because I'll think like, oh, that was so cool. Let me watch it again, and I gotta watch it like 3 or 4 times in order to really like process everything that was going on. If something's really cool, I don't want to miss it. So, I was complaining, or I was remarking yesterday when we were playing Kenna, Bridget Dix, that I wanted like some of the cutscenes. I wanted to see them again, and I was even saying like, oh, I wish I could see that again. I want to see that scene again. That was so cool, or whatever. So if I'm watching like a Netflix show, I'm gonna do that. Like I'm gonna rewind and then watch that scene or that part of the scene again. So, and I do that pretty frequently. I mean, if I'm watching a really good show, then I'll probably do it then I'll probably end up doing it like at least once an episode. If I can't do that with my remote, then I'm gonna have to go grab my controller to do it, and that's no good. So that defeats the whole purpose of having a dedicated remote for this. So yeah, lead the charge. Let me through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, everyone go at once. There we go. That one's kind of a clusterfuck. It's a mess. We qualified. I put I put up this I put up the foil thing. I have this reflectant material. Anyway, so I put it up and it's kind of draping down on my window. but the cats still want to get in the window. So there's like this tiny opening at the very bottom, and so the cats have to they have to do this limbo. They're playing limbo where they have to duck all the way underneath in order to get there. So my bed is right next to the opening, and it's elevated above where the opening is. So they have to get on my bed, and then they have to duck their head all the way under, and then curve their back, down and up in order to in order to get through there. So it's pretty hilarious. It's hilarious watching them do that. So. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Do, 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 do. That son of a... Oh, that's the first time I've ever failed that. I am getting worse at this children's game. Let's see. I was playing this with somebody like a long time ago, and we were talking about the game, and are you kidding me? I failed this twice already. And I was like, and he was like, yeah, and he's like my age, and so this was like a couple of years ago, I think, when the game first came out. And so he was like, yeah, some of the games are just like, they're just really easy. Like they're too easy. It's weird. And I was like, well, this is a children's game. And then he like goes silent for a minute, and he's like, yeah, I I guess that it is actually a children's game. I never thought about that. I'm thinking like, dang, dude. Like, yeah, no, it's a children's this this game's made for kids. How do you, this game's made for people of all ages, including kids. So that's why a lot of these game modes are very easy. In fact, I have no doubt that half of the people in my lobby are like every game that I get into, half of the people are probably under the age of 18. Like I have no doubt about that. Probably even more than half under 18. I'd say half of them are probably under the age of like 15, to be honest. No, 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 da 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 da. No, no, no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Did two of our guys already died in this basic game? Holy god! I'm just fooling around, and I'm surviving. This is ridiculous. I hate these squad modes because it's always that there I go. It's not about how well you do. It's about how well your entire team does. So, if I'm sitting here getting first place in every match, but then the other three dudes on my team are getting last place, then they're all dragging the score down. Look at that. I just want to win one game. Anyway, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm gonna switch to Rocket League, guys. I'm gonna switch to Rocket League. So yeah. Can I just do it from my switcher? Yeah, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have to restart the stream for this, obviously. So yeah, see you guys in a minute. It'll restart immediately, but, or well, I will. I don't know if it shows up on YouTube, but yeah. Anyway, be back, guys.